that she may rise to sail free.
Oh, hi there. It's been some time since I've seen you. How are you? Oh, that's good to hear. Well, our meeting was so brief, so there wasn't much of an opportunity to bring it up, but yes, I do like singing. Orpheus has been kind enough to teach me and even lent me his instrument so I can learn. Oh, why thank you. Wait, really? You mean that? You like my singing? Thank you. That's, that's very kind of you to say. Anyway, enough about me. What have you been up to? I mean, I know you said that you were good, but have you found anything fun to do down here? That's fair. There isn't that much to do besides watching the matches and fish if you aren't working. Oh, I will say you can always talk to the other shades here. I've found some of them may not remember much of their lives before, depending on how long they've lived here, but they still have their personalities, and most of them are quite nice if you want to get to know them. But only if you want to get to know them, of course. You don't have to, really. I was just mentioning that in case you ever wanted to expand your horizons on things to do down here. Speaking of the matches and getting to know other people down here, how did the conversation with Zacharias go? From what I've heard and saw, he usually goes right to the Temple of Nyx after he's done beating his Royal Highness and pain in the ass, as you might recall, Theseus and Minotaur. So I was worried you wouldn't have a chance to actually speak to him. Oh, you did? That's good. That's really good. I'm happy for you. So did it work out okay? If you don't mind me asking, of course, you're more than welcome to tell me to mind my business, and I will do so happily. Oh. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. He wasn't an ass about it, was he? He doesn't seem like a bad sort from what I've heard about him, but, well, there's that whole saying about never meet your heroes and all that. Oh, well, that was nice of him. Hopefully you guys can be friends. Are you okay about it? You seemed really into him, so if you need time to yourself... Oh. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I'm sure everyone's been more interested in the idea of someone rather than the actual person themselves, for sure. Yeah, that is true. He is constantly going back and forth, isn't he? I know he's beaten Theseus and the Minotaur on more than one occasion, but I've also seen him back at the house after leaving, so the monsters or whoever it is that's there after Elysium must be pretty powerful to make him come back home. I'm sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? No, you don't have to say that. You... Well, you're sweet to say that, you know? All of this to say, I'm glad you're okay, despite things not turning out the way you wanted them to. And that's okay. You're definitely allowed to be sad. That's normal, even expected. Especially if you had your heart set on it. Just give yourself some time and it will heal, I promise. Or at least that's what I remember from being alive. How long do you have to be down here to start forgetting things? Kidding. Seriously, just in general, if you're feeling down or feeling some type of way, I'm here, and I'll always be ready to listen. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, neither is anyone else. We're dead, aren't we? I will say, though, there is one more thing you can do for fun down here. Can I show you? It'll be good. You'll like it. I promise. Just follow me. No way. You really think Prince Zacharias is with both of them? I mean, I know he's got pull. I've seen the man too, but have you seen Thanatos and Megara? Oh, baby. That's some divinity right there. Well, aren't you supposed to be careful about mentioning the names of deities around here? I'm sure it was different when I didn't think any of this Greek lore stuff was real, although I guess it's not really lore if it's real, right? But, you know, now that they know that I know, aren't we supposed to be careful about that stuff? From what I remember about Greek lore, and honestly supernatural things in general, names are powerful, no? That's fair. I suppose it would be hard to work for people whose names you can't even say. Anyway, I made friends with a couple of shades who were in charge of upkeeping these rooms, and they showed me what they look like inside, and even showed me a way in. Do you mind if I cover your eyes? I kinda want it to be a surprise. I mean, yeah, but I've been wanting to show you this room for a while, and I wanted to do a big reveal, you know? Cool. Let me just... Nothing, you're just kinda warm? I didn't expect that with the whole being dead thing. Almost. I just want to make sure that you have the best seat in the house, or rather room, I suppose. Well, the best seat for this. Pretty, huh? They're the healing rooms. True. We're dead, so we can't really use them to come back to life or anything, but Prince Zacharias isn't dead like we are, / he is the prince, so he commissioned the house contractor to make these rooms so he could heal in between levels, and, well, we may not be able to use them like he can, but I thought you might like being able to see them anyway. Do you like it? Good. I'm glad. Well, since we're here, I'd also thought it might be nice to put our feet in the pool, if you remember what that's like. I mean, vaguely, it's still better than nothing, so that's still good. Maybe it's like riding a bike, where you remember once you're doing it. At the very least, I'm sure it'll feel nice. Of course it's safe. The shades who told me about it wouldn't have suggested it if it wasn't... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be something that would happen in a Greek myth, huh? Well, Prince Zagreus drinks it all the time, surely... Wait, no, you're right, he is a god. That's fair. And this room was made for him, wasn't it? Still, listen, I have a pretty good feeling about this, and I think it's gonna be fine. I don't know, I just have this feeling, you know? I mean, if it doesn't do anything for us shades, then surely it wouldn't be actively bad for us either, right? Ooh, I'm gonna touch it. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm alive. All right. Oh, hey, are you okay? Oh, no, hey, come here. Shh. Sorry, okay? I didn't mean to scare you. Listen, I won't do it again, okay? Promise. Pinky promise. Have you ever known me to break one? It is sacred after all. Overprotective as always, huh? What? Oh, well, what I mean to say is that I take pinky promises seriously, and so I would never break one. And I mean, not as always. I mean, you seem like someone who would be protective is what I meant. I don't know why I added that part, but hey, now we're both in the water. And it feels nice, doesn't it? I only meant for us to dangle our feet in the water, but I suppose this works too. I still think it would feel nice, though, if you still want to do that. I'd have to go back for my shift at the main house, but we can still chill here for a little bit before I have to go back. Yeah, let's sit here. That looks like a good spot. It does feel nice, doesn't it?
Nothing.
I mean, nothing. Just something in my throat, that's all. Yeah, maybe we should get out. Good point. My hand? I'm sure that's nothing. I'll hit up my friends that I mentioned earlier to see if maybe they know the cure. I mean, if they were telling the truth about dipping in these pools themselves, then maybe they'd know a little bit about that. And that's my pull back to the house. I'll see you later.